Yo yo, Weather Abe here for Honest Weather Network, joined by my sidekick in crime, who hopefully is not frozen still over there.
TextWex guys, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good, you fool. You know it's your fault that I got snow last night. I'm not happy about it.
It's not my fault we got the forecast right.
Okay, touche. I can accept that, so it's fine. All right, but hey guys, we're here with another forecast. We're gonna do something differently. Stay tuned to the end of the video, or fast forward to it if you want to. There's a lot of there's a couple cities that we actually did forecasts for, specifically with their max mins and presets and stuff. So pay attention to that. Hopefully you guys will pick up on what we said, because you might live near those areas, or if not, they might be relatively close to what you guys might be getting the next couple days. So without further ado, Ryan, we're going to segue into the current weather of the United States. And what do you see?
Well, on the visible imagery, I see a lot of cloud cover up in the northern Midwest. That's stemming from a low pressure system up in Canada that's stretching all the way back into that area. And I also see the system that we had forecast for last week just off the east coast of the United States, with the cold front stretching all the way back into Cuba, and that's likely what caused your snow.
Yeah, and that's what had to make me go scrape my car off too, so I can see and go to work. Anywho, we go into next week, as Ryan and TextWex mentioned. There's the two low pressure systems, one off the coast, one in Canada. The one in Canada is actually going to bring us a little bit of precipitation to, once again, Pennsylvania, and more snow. Also, that's around Thursday. It's also going to drop down to who, Ryan?
Me.
You. You're going to get a little bit of rain from it too, but not a lot. But it's not going to last too long, so it's going to go off to sea. The thing that TextWex is going to focus more on is right here.
Well, there's a couple of things that we can focus on right there. The first thing is going to be that low pressure system that's developing over the Great Lakes. The second thing is going to be the cold temperatures. We're going to have to monitor that as we go through time, but right here it's stretching into South Carolina. Now we have that low pressure system developing with more rain in the south, and it's developing a cold front along with it, bringing those cold temperatures along. So what you're seeing here is going to be some probable freezing precipitation, like freezing rain or wintry mix, stretching from Tennessee and points north, with rain being south.
And as you see, it stays around for pretty much the majority of Super Bowl weekend, actually, and goes off to sea eventually at the end of, in the middle of actually next week is when it finally disappears. So Super Bowl weekend is going to be a mess for at least 4 states: Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina. And the snow is going to be rampant through Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. So I highlight those states because that's the majority of what we're going to be focusing on with our forecasts here. As I scroll back up, Ryan, there's Texas. I'll let you do Texas since it's your home state.
All
And
right, got a couple of sites in Texas, Amarillo and Houston. We're going to be focusing on some of these values, namely max temperature and min temperature. You want to go ahead and point to those for me?
here's Maximum.
We've got dew point, cloud cover, winds, precipitation over 24 hours, possibility of frozen precipitation, possibility of snow, possibility of rain-snow mix, and type of precipitation. Now, there's going to be three that we're going to focus on mainly. That's going to be the max and min, the precipitation for 24 hours, and type. So, starting out in Amarillo, we have some warmer than seasonal temperatures on Wednesday, dipping back down into seasonal temperatures for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday becoming a little bit colder with a chance of rain, with the possibility of a rain-snow mix. Tuesday, similar, and Monday as well. Now going on to Houston, we have some fairly seasonal temperatures on Wednesday, with a little bit warmer temperatures on Thursday, going back to seasonal for Friday and most of your weekend. And Monday and Tuesday, again, seasonal with a very small chance of precipitation.
So talking about Georgia, guys, two locations: Gainesville and Valdosta. Gainesville is in the northern part of Georgia. Valdosta is near Florida. So the one near Florida is not really going to have any snow, example by all these R's in the type forecast. They're also just going to have a little bit of rain, mostly around Friday and Sunday. Is about the best chances of rain for them. Georgia, though, however, the northern part of Georgia is going to have a lot of snow and rain-snow mix, especially come Friday and Saturday. That's when their snowfall and their rain-snow mix forecasts go up. After that, it gets warmer again, so that way it stays rain. Your max and mins are going to be relatively seasonal, with low points during Saturday and Sunday during the snow, and Friday night as well. Valdosta's rain temperatures are also going to be pretty much seasonal for the entire forecasted period. Ryan, Tennessee.
Moving on to Tennessee, we've got some fairly seasonal temperatures for your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You're getting a little bit colder, getting into that possibility of snow and possibly rain-snow mix. Saturday, you're cold again, hot highs being in the 40s. You again have that possibility of snow and a slight chance of a rain-snow mix. Sunday is when you kind of clear most of that out, and you're still fairly cold. Monday, similar. Tuesday, warming up just a little bit. Now moving over to Knoxville, we have, again, some fairly seasonal temperatures for Wednesday all the way through till Friday, which is when you start getting your cold weather. You have your possibility of snow starting at that point, stretching all the way through until Sunday, when that again starts to kind of clear out, but you're still fairly cold compared to what you seasonally experience up through Tuesday.
Yep. All right, well said. Kentucky, Fort Campbell and Jackson. Most of you guys are going to have rain, snow, freezing precipitation for the majority of the weekend, so be safe, be cautious. Don't go out and drive if the roads are not treated. Be very hesitant in how you drive, and don't drive like a crazy person. So you're going to have a lot of snow come Friday, Saturday. Your freezing precipitation is not going to happen until later on the weekend, Saturday and Super Bowl Sunday. That's for both places. So be very cautious, especially Saturday and Sunday. Your temperatures are going to be relatively warm for the first couple days, and then they're just going to kind of drop and go below normal for pretty much the rest of the forecasted period. Same thing with Jackson. You guys are going to be relatively warm the first couple days, and then you're going to drop again during the weekend when you guys get your best chances of snow and rain-snow mix, along with some possibility of freezing rain. Ryan, Indiana.
All right, so we're moving up north. We have South Indiana. Your temperatures are above average for Wednesday. Thursday is when you get more seasonal, and you start getting a good chance of snow at that point. And then that pretty much stretches through the entirety of this forecast. And again, you're going to be getting into some of that bitter cold, getting a low of 8 degrees on Friday and Monday, and not really getting above freezing for the duration of the forecast. Moving over to Evansville, again, warmer than average temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is when we start to see that chance of snow with the colder temperatures, and that stretches through pretty much until Monday, and Tuesday is when you start to see a little bit of a warm-up, but you still have that chance of snow.
So as Ryan initiated, Illinois is about the same as Indiana. As you guys can see, Chicago, for example, is going to have snow, real high snow chances pretty much from Thursday all the way on until Wednesday of next week, where you guys are going to probably get a good bit of snow during that time frame, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, especially during the weekend, and probably a couple more inches during the other days. It just all depends on how fine the snow is, because you guys have very cold temperatures, as you can see, which is not going to really make that snow very well dense, and it's going to take a lot more snow to get a lot more stimulation. Same thing for Carbonville. You guys are going to have relatively warm temperatures in the beginning of the week, and then you guys are going to drop off to seasonally and then unseasonably cool temperatures for the rest of the week. You guys have a little bit of precipitation that could be freezing, but most of your precipitation is going to be snow for the weekend, and especially during the rest of the week. Pennsylvania. Ryan, I got to do my home state. I hope you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
All right, so Pittsburgh, lovely Pittsburgh. What do we got going on? Well, seasonably cool temperatures for the weekend and all the way up until next week. We got a little bit of a warm up for the next couple days, so go out and enjoy it. but we're going to have a lot of snow come Friday night, and it's going to be pretty much with us for the entire forecasted period. Snowfall totals for us are going to be around 2 to 4, possibly higher depending on if that temperature decides to go up a little bit more, because we're going to have a little bit more dense snow than what other areas are going to have. Philly, you guys are going to be in about the same area as us, except your best chance for snow is going to be today and Friday night into Saturday and part of Super Bowl Sunday. After that, you guys are going to have pretty much relatively seasonal temperature for the entire forecasted period. So your chances are pretty low that you're going to have a lot of snow to have to deal with for the next week. Ryan, last state.
All right, going into New York, and we start with New York, New York. Your temperatures are going to be pretty seasonal for the duration of the forecast. However, you are going to have a very good chance of snow Wednesday and over your weekend. Moving over to Syracuse, we have, again, some fairly seasonal temperatures for the most part, with a very good chance of snow for the duration of the forecast. Sticking with the theme for this whole forecast, snow, snow, snow.
Pretty much. All right, guys, we're going to bring us back to this page, and I hope you guys learned a lot about what was going on today. We highlighted some of those cities because that's a little bit of where we're forecasting based on the likes of our new Facebook page and stuff. If you have any other forecasts, as always, email us. Always want to hear more. We always want to have more forecasts. I also put a picture of our website up. It's up and running. It's going to be up there for a while. It's not going to get taken down as far as we know. So please visit it, like us, email us, watch us on YouTube, whatever the case is, guys. So as always, stay safe, be safe. You have anything else to add, TexWex?
No, just stay warm, enjoy the big game this weekend, and we'll see you at the next forecast.
All right, see you guys.